Hello students, this is the second part of Joseph Andrews, and you know that we are discussing your core compulsory paper 303 and unit 2. So in the unit 2 you have Henry Fielding's novel Joseph Andrews, and the title of this paper 303 is British Fiction. In the first part, students, we discussed about the author Henry Fielding, and also we talked about his short biography and about his works, okay, about his novels and about plays. Then we also discussed about the novel Joseph Andrews and his key facts, okay, in the first lecture. Now, in this second, uh, today I am going to talk about the characters of Joseph Andrews. First of all, let's remember that this is first full-length novel, and the full title of this novel of Henry Fielding is The History of the Adventures of Joseph Andrews and of his friend Mr. Abraham Adams. And this novel was published in 1742. In this novel, there are two protagonists. That suggest the this is the story of the adventure of not only Joseph Andrews but also the adventures of his friend Mr. Abraham Adams. So we have two protagonists in this novel. In the preface of this novel, Henry Fielding mentioned that this novel is comic epic poem in prose. Now, students, you know that epic is a kind of poetry. Epic is a long narrative poem. But this is prose, okay, this is novel. So, how can you call it epic? But see the phrase comic epic poem in prose. So, just as you have the adventures of hero in epic poem, in this novel, you will find the adventures, heroic adventures, okay, of the protagonist. But the another point which you have to keep in mind is that this novel is a response to Richardson's Pamela. Okay, in other words, I can say that Henry Fielding was trying to give his response to the novel of Samuel Richardson, and the name of the novel is Pamela, Pamela or Virtue Rewarded. We talked earlier in the first part about this point, so I'm not going to discuss once again in detail. Another point is this is parody, okay. So this novel Joseph Andrews is a parody of Pamela. Now let me remind you that in the novel Pamela, the heroine, the protagonist of the novel Pamela, is attacked by many men, but she remains pure. એટલે એની પવિત્રતા તે જાળવી રાખે છે. So Pamela is beautiful. So Richardson is talking about female chastity in his novel Pamela, and here in Joseph Andrews, Henry Fielding, does a parody of Pamela. And on the contrary, Henry Fielding here in this novel creates a character called Joseph Andrews, who remains pure though he has been sexually attacked by many women. He is very handsome, and but he remains pure. એ એની પવિત્રતા જાળવી રાખે છે. And another point is that he remains faithful to his lover, and his fiancée Fanny Goodwill. So this is a kind of burlesque, okay, of Richardson's Pamela. Okay, now let's talk about the characters of this masterpiece of Henry Fielding. Henry Fielding's novels are, having social criticism. Okay, so Henry Fielding tries to give a picture of the society during 18th century England. Okay, so the protagonist of the novel is Joseph Andrews. He is handsome and virtuous young footman in Mr. Booby's house and farms. He is working as a servant. Footman means a servant in the house of Mr. and Mrs. Booby. And here, Mr. and Mrs. Booby, are living in the countryside parish, in a country parish, Parish. So that is a local religious community, and here Mr. Booby has, a big property, several farms, and a big house. So Joseph Andrews, being Mr. Booby uh, adopts him, and he gives him some work of and also household works. So we can say that here Joseph is a servant in the house of Mr. and Mrs. Booby. Uh, Here, so Joseph is tall and handsome, but at the same time he is a virtuous young man. Lady Booby attempts to seduce him. She is a lecherous lady, and she wants to possess Joseph. She wants to have a physical relationship with Joseph, but Joseph defends himself from the attacks of Lady Booby. Joseph receives teachings from Mr. Abraham Adams. Here, Mr. Abraham Adams is a very good friend of Joseph. He is a parson, he is a kind of priest, and he is working in the property of Mr. and Mrs. Boobies as a priest. So he gives religious preachings to the people of the village. Uh, Here, the teachings of Mr. Abraham Adams have a very strong influence in the mind of Joseph, and that is why Joseph, remains very pure. He is not tempting towards the, proposals of Lady Booby. Another point about this character, Joseph, is that he is a devoted lover of Fanny Goodwill. Fanny Goodwill is also orphan child, and Fanny and Joseph, have been brought up together, and Fanny becomes a lover of Joseph. So Joseph remains a devoted lover. Not only that, but Joseph is a chaste lover of Fanny. His adventures provide the main plot of this novel, the adventures of Joseph and also his friend Abraham Adams provide the main plot of the novel. Joseph Andrews, during the course of this novel, he travels from the Booby household in London back to countryside where he plans to marry Fanny. Joseph na એના adventures novel માં. Okay, students. So now let's have a look at another major character of this novel, Mr. Abraham Adams. Mr. Abraham Adams is a priest you can say a parson, okay, a padri hoy છે. As I told you earlier, he is a benevolent, absent-minded, poor parson. He is somewhat a vain parson in Lady Booby's country parish. So he's vain, that means he's somewhat egoist also, and though he is poor, he is carrying his self-respect. He notices Joseph from from his early childhood, and he wants to teach Joseph about the teachings of the Bible. So he cultivates Joseph's intelligence and moral earnestness from early on. And not only that, Mr. Abraham Adams supports Joseph's determination to marry Fanny. During the course of this novel, Joseph Andrews has to face many barriers to marry his fiancée Fanny Goodwill. But at the same time, fortunately, Joseph has a very good friend like Abraham Adams, and here Adams supports him to marry Fanny. Students, another important point about this character, Abraham Adams, is that here he is not only teaching Joseph about religious things, about the moral virtues, okay, but also he helps in the during the journey of Joseph Andrews from London to his countryside. When Joseph is fired by Lady Booby, he becomes jobless, and that's why he returns from London to his village. During this journey, Abraham Adams supports him. Not only that, but he also helps him with money, and also he supports him by giving him company towards company in his journey towards his village. Joseph and Abraham are not only very good friends, but also they are the symbolic characters, in this novel. The adventures of Abraham Adams and simple good nature makes him a rival of Joseph for the title of protagonist. The main protagonist of this novel is Joseph Andrews, but looking at the adventures of Abraham Adams and also the virtues of this character, here Abraham Adams becomes the another protagonist of the novel. Okay, so according to the views of critics, we have the two protagonists of this novel. So here Abraham Adams also uh, here plays a very important role in this novel, and also in the development of the theme of this novel. Another important character is Fanny Goodwill. She is beautiful but reserved, beloved of Joseph Andrews. She is a milkmaid, and she is also orphan. In the early part of the novel, we find that Joseph and Fanny Goodwill are very good friends right from childhood, because both these characters, Fanny and Joseph, are orphan, and in the second part of the novel, we find that Fanny and Joseph uh, are not orphan, but they have their parents, and there is a twist in the end of the novel. We'll discuss later. Three characters are major characters: Abraham Adams, then Joseph Andrews, and Fanny Goodwill. Another major characters are Sir Thomas Booby, then Lady Booby, then Mrs. Slipslop, okay, then Peter Pounds, then Mr. Booby, then Pamela Andrews, then Mr. Andrews, and Mrs. Andrews. These are minor characters. Students, here let me give you a bird view of the this novel, means about the story of this novel. So that you can understand these characters better. Remember Mr. and Mrs. Booby. Okay, so Lady Booby, the wife of Sir Thomas Booby, takes a romantic interest in Joseph Andrews for his good looks and popularity, and makes him her servant, means makes him her footman. Parson Adams is also interested in Joseph, but for his Christian character and aptitude for education. Parson wants to teach religious things to Joseph, and that's why he is interested in making Joseph Andrews a very virtuous person. Lady Booby and Joseph then leave for London. Here, students, Joseph defends himself from the sexual assaults of Lady Booby. Uh, so here she is very angry. Sometimes she is very angry at Joseph. Here, students, here see Lady Booby and Sir Thomas Booby. They, for some reasons, they want to shift from village to city. Okay, so they want to shift to London, and they also take Joseph with them. So here, Lady Booby and Joseph leave for London, where Sir Thomas Booby dies, unfortunately. And after the death of Joseph's master, Thomas Booby, Lady Booby, his wife, flirts with Joseph, and cleverly invites Joseph to have a physical relationship. Joseph does not notice her sexual advances, thinking that a woman in her high position would not be interested in him. In anger, Lady Booby fires Joseph, and Joseph becomes jobless in London. Now he doesn't know anybody in the city, but he is very much overwhelmed by the city life. Okay, but being a jobless person, he wants to go back to his village. So he starts his journey towards the village, towards the Boobies country parish, okay, where the Booby family have a big property, and he wants to uh, work there again. And the another objective of this journey towards his village uh, is that he wants to marry Fanny Goodwill. Okay, so he heads towards the Boobies country parish in search of Fanny Goodwill. She is, a maid, and also she is working for Lady Booby. And here, Fanny is also Joseph's childhood sweetheart. On the road, means during his journey, Joseph is robbed, beaten, and left for dead. Here Joseph is attacked by road ruffians, robbers. Okay, so they rob Joseph, um, and not only that, but they beat Joseph severely. He becomes very injured. Then a group of wealthy coach passengers save Joseph to avoid being sued, you know, because here they actually, first of all, they do not want to help Joseph, but somebody tells them that they should help this poor man. Here Joseph is a naked, because the robbers robbed his clothes also. So here they somehow help Joseph. They take him to a nearby inn. Inn. Inn means it's a kind of guest house. So they take Joseph to a nearby inn to recover, where Parson Adams stops on his way to hoping to publish his sermons. So in that guest house, Abraham Adams also meets Joseph, because here Abraham Adams is going to London to publish his sermons. So realizing he forgot sermons at home, Adams decides to return to the country parish with Joseph as his traveling companion. On that journey, Adams ends up taking the wrong path. He meets a hunter, and while the two men are talking, they hear a young woman screaming. Adams runs to her rescue while the hunter runs away, and Adams saves her from attempted rape. Adams realizes that the woman is none other than Joseph's sweetheart, Fanny Goodwill. So that woman, that girl, is turned out to be Joseph's fiance, Fanny Goodwill. Adams and Fanny stop at a guest house where they find Joseph. Joseph wants to marry Fanny right away, but he accepts Adam's advice to wait for some time, because uh, that is not the according to Adam, that is not the right time to get married. In the morning, Adams goes to the local clergyman, Mr. Trulever, to ask for a loan to pay their bill at the inn. But his request is denied. This man, Trulever also a parson, he is also a priest, but he is a greedy man. So he doesn't help Adams to pay his bills. A poor but kind peddler at the inn, at that guest house, lends them the last of his money. As they continue traveling, they meet a falsely squire as well as sheep stealers, and through a series of events, end up taking shelter with a kind family. Their hosts are the Wilson family, Mr. Wilson and Mrs. Wilson. They enjoy a simple life of contentment in countryside. The only sadness marring their sweet fellowship is the loss of their son, who was kidnapped as an infant. Here, Mr. and Mrs. Wilson tells a story about the kidnapping of their son, because some gypsies kidnapped, okay, when their son was uh, you know very small. uh, After another series of adventures, the group returns to the country parish, means here Joseph uh, and Abraham Adams and Fanny Goodwill. They return to the country parish. Lady Booby deals with the emotional turmoil between her attraction to Joseph and her love for her own reputation and status. Jealous of me, Mrs. Lady Booby takes a legal action to get Fanny banished from the parish. from the village, from her property. Lady Booby's nephew, Mr. Booby, arrives with his wife Pamela, who is Joseph's sister. Okay, here so Pamela is Joseph's sister. Mr. Booby rescues his brother-in-law and Fanny during their sentencing and tells Joseph he wants to make him a gentleman. After being influenced by his aunt, he advises Joseph to break off his engagement to Fanny since she is poor and you know it will hurt his chances at attaining a higher social rank. However, Joseph remains loyal to Fanny. But here there is a twist in the story, okay? And I will tell you about this twist and the suspense of the novel later. But before that, let's have a look at the another characters. After Fanny Goodwill, say here in this slide, Sir Thomas Booby. Uh, Sir Thomas Booby, is master of Joseph and also is patron of Mr. Adams. He dies early, as I told you in the storyline that in London he dies of some disease. Other characters' reminiscences portray him as decent but not heroically virtuous. બીજા પાત્રોની એમની યાદદાસ્તથી એમના કહેવા પ્રમાણે એક ડિસન્ટ પર્સન હતા સર થોમસ બુબી ઓકે પણ હેરોઇક નહોતા because here Thomas Booby is a very docile is a docile nature because all the decisions are taken by his wife Lady Booby. So he remains passive. Okay. Sir Thomas Booby once promised Mr. Adams a clerical living in return for Adams' help in electing Sir Thomas to Parliament. Here, Mr. Adams also helps him in the election. But Thomas Booby cannot fulfill his promise. But he then allowed his wife to talk him out of it, and he tells his wife, Lady Booby, to take this decision. Okay, but after that, Lady Booby cannot fulfill the desire of Mr. Adams to become a clerk in the country in his property. So his wife Lady Booby takes all the decisions of property. Okay, then another character is Lady Booby. Okay, Sir Thomas' wife and later a widow. Her grieving process involves playing cards and propositioning servants. After the death of her husband, she is not sad, but on the contrary she plays cards and her life is very pompous. She is powerfully attracted to Joseph but finds this attraction degrading because she is humiliated by Joseph's rejections. She exemplifies the traditional flaws of the upper class, namely snobbery, egotism, and lack of restraint. Here, Lady Booby, the character of Lady Booby, is representative of upper middle class during 18th century. Okay, upper class of London during 18th century. So we find the hypocrisy, we find the element of egotism, we find the element of snobbery in this particular character. Lady Booby is prone to drastic mood swings. Okay, એ વારંવાર એના મૂડ ચેન્જ કર્યા કરતી હોય છે. Another character is Mrs. Slipslop. Like Lady Booby, Mrs. Slipslop is also attracted towards the towards the tall and handsome personality of Joseph Andrews. She is hideous and sexually voracious upper servant in the Booby household. Here, Mrs. Slipslop is a servant of Lady Booby, but she is also, a lusty woman. Like her mistress, Lady Booby, she lusts after Joseph. Another important character is Peter Pounds. Peter Pounds is, steward of Lady Booby. He lends money to other servants at steep interest and gives himself as a member of the upwardly striving new capitalist class. એ નોકર હોય છે પણ એને એક એવો રોબ હોય છે કે તે વધારે પૈસાદાર છે અને એના જે માલિક છે તે એને વધારે માન આપે. Another character is Mr. Booby, the nephew of Sir Thomas Booby. Okay. Fielding has adapted this character from the Mr. B of Samuel Richardson's Pamela. Here in the novel of Samuel Richardson, we find this character Mr. B. તો આ મિસ્ટર બી ના પાત્ર જેવું આ પાત્ર છે મિસ્ટર બુબી. And another point is that, like Richardson's character, Mr. Booby is a rather snobbish squire who marries his servant girl Pamela Andrews. Another character is Pamela Andrews. She is Joseph's virtuous and beautiful sister, from whom he derives inspiration for his resistance to Lady Booby's sexual advances. Pamela Andrews also saves her brother Joseph from the sexual prone of Booby. Pamela is also a servant in the household of predatory Booby, though she eventually marries her master. Means here earlier Pamela was a servant in the Booby house, but after that she marries a rich person, okay, Mr. Booby, nephew of Mr. Thomas Booby. Okay.